Hello guys, here's the Pokemon Whiner back, and today we're going to be whining more about Pokemon Sword and Shield. Because that's what people said I'm doing, basically now. So, that's basically what I'm going to be doing. Since there's not really anything else to talk about besides Disney Star Wars, which gets boring to talk about after a while because they're all like leaks and rumors that nobody cares about. Um, it's funny how you guys call me whiners, but Star Wars fans don't call people complain about Mandalorian being about the First Order whiners. That's the funny thing. Just think about that. This is how bad the Pokemon fan base is. When other fan bases get away with whining and crying about how they don't like certain changes in Star Wars or other series, but you know what? I'll still continue doing it because that's how it is. We have to be the way it is. So new things have been revealed in the Sword and Shield Direct. There's also a something else about Kamar is a funny I actually like this Pokemon actually. It's pretty funny. It's goofy. How Pokemon should be. It's just goofy and funny. I think this is actually a pretty good Pokemon. And it also has a splits fist out of its Pokemon. It'll probably hold other fists like Magikarp too. We're gonna be familiar. I don't follow the Sword and Shield weeks because the Afric week. I actually heard either about Barracuda in mouth or Pikachu.
You did for neighborhood underground utility.
I hope they do more with this Pokemon actually. That's only about the first Pokemon. There's another Pokemon review too. So that's actually one of the most unique Pokemon we had for a while. It's much better Pelican Pokemon than Pelipper. Then we have this Pokemon. I don't like this Pokemon. That's like a people about the freaking Quink and Vanellis, but then they'll say, oh, this is a good Pokemon. It's Teapot. I get it's a ghost. But it's funny how I'm comparing about inanimate object Pokemon and Gen 7, Gen 8 now, or Gen 8. We're on Gen 8. It's funny how Star Wars and Pokemon are dying at the same entries. Pokemon is Gen 8 and Star Wars is Episode 8. I just kind of that's a coincidence there. Star Wars and Pokemon are both. People got pissed off both at the 8th entries. Of course, it's technically not Pokemon's 8th entry because there's the remakes, there's the spin-offs, there's the um third entries, but in the Pokemon timeline, this is the 8th Pokemon generation. And the ghost Pokemon hide among dishes in hotel and restaurants. This body is made of tea. You won't be able to have a taste. Be careful though. I actually kind of have mixed opinions on this Pokemon. These two Pokemon are definitely better than most of the Pokemon revealed last time. You know, the Disgrace to Weezing. Um, and this Pokemon is definitely much better than the other Pokemon revealed so far. Of course, it's not the best Pokemon of this generation. We all know Corviknight is basically the best Pokemon of the generation. It reminds me of another great. Even though Skarmory isn't in the game, we do have Corviknight, which is basically the equivalent to Skarmory. Henry Horse. Cody's not even English. That's the funny thing. This game is based off England and Scotland. Yet we have Curly decks. That's just the funny thing. Sword and Shield is based off England, but it's not English food. It's Indian food. I know there's a lot of Indian immigrants in the UK, but I'm surprised they haven't gone for actual English food. Like I know English food is kind of boring, where it's like fish and chips and all that stuff. Waffles, stuff we eat. English food, because Korea actually has a lot of variety compared to English food and British food, like fish and chips and stuff. But I'm surprised it's not traditional English foods that you can make instead of Indian food. You know, they could have saved the curry decks for a Pokemon game based off of India. That's my only real complaint. It's a Pokemon region based off of England, but you're not making English food. You're making Indian food. That's just the funny thing we have here. I'm surprised they haven't done a Sushi Dex for a previous game. They should do that in another game. Sushi Dex. Sushi Dex would be pretty funny. And you can also be campus in and Pokemon too. It's not like in other games you could camp. Oh, now I can finally change your hairstyle in Pokemon. Yeah, they could have done it in X and Y, but you know they were too lazy in Sun and Moon. But you know they won't put on all Pokemon in the game. Cause they could if they used the full team, they would have had every Pokemon in the game. They would have a massive customization. Because other developers can do basically the same. Smaller budget companies can do it the same. Make better quality games in Pokemon. Like, even though I hate Yokai Watch so much, Yokai Watch looks better. I'm surprised they're not using traditional English food in this game. But Pokemon Sword and Shield, actually this wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I still think Pokemon Sword and Shield is disappointing. Definitely, I'm not getting the game. But I don't really care for the Teapot Pokemon. That's just my thing. And the Bird Pokemon is actually pretty cool. Pretty cool ability gimmick. Hopefully it doesn't become bad like Pyukumuku. Because Pyukumuku had a unique gimmick too, and it become forgotten because nobody wanted to use it. It was really just a Pokemon in the storyline. It'll probably only remembered for that part of the storyline in Sun and Moon. So